VShojo by any chance try to bridge the JP talent content to non-Japanese speakers? The thing with VShojo is it's on the talent to decide how they want to do stuff like that. The company doesn't make that happen. It's more like if you want to do something like that and you say, I want help with this sort of project because I want to appeal to non-Japanese speakers, then they'll try to help you do whatever it is. So you could be like, hey, I need a really good auto-translating tool. Can you help me find one? How do I set it up? They'll help you set that up. For me, I wanted to make my videos that I do with Nova something where it is translated into Japanese as well. And the thing is, most of the video is them talking. It's not about me, you know? So I needed to get an editor that I can talk to about edits in English, but also speaks Japanese so they can do the edits. They can cut the footage down and know what the people are even saying and all that, right? So that took some time, but it's good. It's someone I've worked with before and I like working with them, so we're chilling. But if a Nova member is like, oh yeah, I want to appeal to a Western crowd a bit more too, I want like them to be able to understand what I'm saying, they have to sit there and decide what they want to do about that, and then they'll be given the resources to try and do it. You know what I mean? And then it's on them. If they want to reach out and they're like, hey, I want to do a collab with one of the English members, even though I don't speak English, they just have to ask, you know what I mean? And vice versa, we just have to ask them. So like that video that I wanted to do, I just asked them. I was like, hey, sometime before your debut, I know you're busy, but can you sit down and film with me for this? And they were like, okay. That was it. Well, that was all my decision, not like something where the company was like, you should do videos, you know? They realized Hesty spoke English so well. Oh yeah, no, Hesty's English is perfect, practically perfect. She always says it's not her first language, you know, but I don't think I could have a conversation with her and have her not understand something I'm saying. Like, it would be so hard. I'd be hard pressed to try to find maybe a specific word she doesn't know would be easy, but like for her to not get the understanding of anything I'm saying, her fluency is really good. You have Nagi in the background when working because you like her voice? No idea what she's talking about. Me. There are a lot of individual words I know, or there are a lot of words in Korean and Japanese have the same root sound to them. So I can kind of understand what they're saying for some things, or I can assume. I'm not very sure about it, but I can assume. So I listen in and I can get a lot of words. Sometimes I can get the context from that based off of the order of what words I just heard. Sometimes I cannot. I just recognize a word and I go, well, she said a sentence and that was in it, you know? So, but I still listen anyway. Like, shojiki. Shojiki is like, honestly, something. Soljiki is how you say it in Korean. Soljiki. Like S-O-L, soljiki, right? That's really similar to shojiki. So I didn't know that that's how you said it in Japanese at all. I just heard Henya say it at some point, and then I asked her later, is this how you say this thing? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I just assumed because it sounds similar, and that's it. So, you know, when I'm like listening to the Japanese members, there will be a lot of words like that where I think I know what it is, but she could have been like, nah, that means fish. And I'd be like, oh, you know, it's like English and Spanish, right? Come from the same root, but also plenty of things that are different. So like dog is inu in Japanese, but then it's ke in Korean. So, you know, like it has nothing to do with anything. But at least I can understand some words. So when they were sitting there and we were doing our video together and we were filming, I actually understood a lot of what they did say. We had a translator with us that was sitting there and saying back and forth to each other, you know, what each person was saying in their language to the other. But I understood the context of a lot of what they said because I knew what question I asked, and then I heard certain words and I was like, okay, she's saying this. So it was kind of interesting. Nova helps you through the workday. I like it in the morning. I wake up and I'm trying to get myself to wake up. So I'm just doing tasks around the house and stuff. And there's usually a Nova member or two live. I just put them on my TV and I go and do whatever tasks I need to do. I just hear I hear Peke, you know, in the background.
Pain in English is ranked League of Legends.
Wow, the similarities. Wow.